The Solana chart has reacted to the resistance area we talked about in the last video. I've removed this resistance area now from the chart. I've added another one, which is between $75.40 and $77.66. This is our very first micro resistance area, and it's relevant in case we get a small bounce maybe over the weekend or early next week, which might represent our wave 2 bounce here. Look, I don't try to predict every single wave in this correction that's currently unfolding, which I'm labeling as a B wave in the white scenario. But I think it is quite clear that the short-term pressure is down, and the bounce after the swing low from the 17th of July into the swing high from the 22nd of July, that was a very clear 3-wave move up. So if you look at this structure, we have an A wave to the downside from the high on the 3rd of July into the support zone. Price bottomed locally on the 17th of July at around $74. We had a 3-wave decline. And this is the B wave bounce I mentioned over the last few days. We had a resistance area for that one, which was on the on the chart highlighted in red. Again, I removed it, but the expectations were that the market could start a C wave decline from there. That probably happened. Price reacted to the resistance box. I can remove it now. And we've started an impulsive looking decline, which again might at this stage represent wave 1 of the C wave to the downside, and that gives us a clear 3-wave decline from the 4th of July high or 3rd of July high in an ABC structure to the downside, which should take the price in the next stage towards the $68.40 to $71.17 micro support levels, you could say. These are the next Fibonacci support levels. And then below, we still have $64.68 as part of the overall support box that we're tracking here in this corrective pullback. Now, I think it's important to understand that this doesn't mean just because we could go lower in the short term that the overall bounce from the June low has to be complete. It absolutely could be complete. And the confirmation that a larger top is in, as per the yellow scenario, that confirmation would come with a break below $64.69. For now, I would say even in the white scenario, the pressure is down as long as the initial micro resistance area is respected. And this initial micro resistance area is between $75.40 and $77.66. Now, if the price breaks above this initial resistance, it's very much possible that we're making an attempt to rally into the upper resistance between $82 and $94. But for now, I don't see any indication that the market is motivated to do that. Rather, short-term pressure appears to point to the downside. So we continue to be in this rather corrective-looking bounce from the June low, and I called it rally before. People ask me, why would you call that a rally? Well, because the price moved up 40%, and the rally lasted roughly a month. Yeah, so if you paid attention in the videos here over the last few weeks, then you know that this rally was forecasted. But again, it was not a great setup because it is most likely simply a counter trend move up. And so just be aware that if this decline continues more directly from here, we might already be in the internal 3rd wave to the downside within wave C of the larger B wave. And the ideal target for the C wave to the downside is the 100% extension. That's pointing towards roughly $68, which is very much in line with the 61.8 retracement. But this is not a maximum target. So we might go a little bit lower. Yeah, it's not, it's just for, let's say, it's a nice guidepost, a landmark on the chart, this 100% extension. So overall, I do not see any evidence that a major low has formed on the Solana chart. That's very important to understand. However, any impulsive upside reversal from here could indicate that we are going to visit the upper resistance area first. A lot more would be needed to confirm that really a meaningful low is in. Yeah, that's the update on Solana. Hope it was helpful. If you're interested in additional updates, make sure to check out our membership. As a gold member, you can also access additional updates. You get access to our live charts, to our terminal. By the way, if you ever want to learn Elliott Wave, then feel free to check out our gold membership. There's an academy included in our terminal, which allows you to get access to our video library. You can read through our articles. You can go on to a learning journey, and there are even some interactive studies you can go through to learn Elliott Wave in an interactive way. More will be added, of course, over time. We're running a terminal with more than 70 tools and indicators, many of these for cryptos. So feel free to check it out. I leave a link in the comment section for you with a 50% discount for your first month. So if it's not for you, you can just cancel. And it's not it's not for everybody. I know it takes time to learn about the markets, but it's there if you need it. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.